Hey everybody, it is February the 26th, the year is 2021, and you're in the car with David Rowland. I'm a bivocational pastor from Southwest Georgia, and today is day one, journal entry number one of my video journal for my ministry, for my life. And I want to start by answering the question, who am I? In Matthew chapter 16 and verse 15, Jesus asked the disciples, who do you say that I am? And I'm not comparing myself to Jesus in any way, but I wanted to answer that question today. I think it's important for us to know who we are, and that's an important reason why I wanted to start this journal in the first place, is so that I could keep up with my ministry, keep up with where we go and who we meet and all those things. So struggles, victories, everything in between. So I just want to start to get some of this on video. And I should have started this last year, especially going into the pandemic with 2020 and everything that happened. But you know what? You live and you learn and all that jazz. But here we are today. You're with me for number one. So who am I? When I consider this question, who am I think about three things. I think about my role as a husband. I think about my role as a father, as a pastor, and I guess you can add one more to that, as a retail worker, because that's what brings the bivocational ministry into play here. And so as I think about those things, I'm actually waiting to go into work now, but as you think about these things, it really defines who you are as a person. And so just want to let you get to know me and maybe understand a little bit of who I am. Like I said, first and foremost, I'm a husband. My wife and I have been married 9 years this year, and so that's super exciting to me. We started dating in 2002, so it's 2021 now. So 19 years we've been in a committed relationship, and so married for 9 of those. Got married April 21st, 2012. And so as you think about that, everything else in my life flows out of my ministry to my wife, out of my relationship to her. And so my wife Lauren is my rock. She's seen me at my best. She's seen me at my worst. And so when you talk about being equipped for ministry, when you talk about doing ministry, all of that is not only helped by her, but it's also helped sustained by her. And just having her love and support there means the entire world to me. And then we also have 3 kids together. That's where the father aspect comes in. My oldest is Emerson. He's 6. My middle child is Scarlett. She is 2. And then our baby, our little infant boy, is Colin. And he joined the mix last October. And so it's been pretty cool to see the way God has introduced each one of them into our lives. And I'll kind of talk about where we were in ministry when we had those in a separate video. But you talk about being a husband, a father, a pastor. So I pastor Salem Seminole Baptist Church in Donalsonville, Georgia. That is where we have been since November of 2017. And so we're thankful to God for that ministry. We've been through a lot. We've been through one of the worst hurricanes that's ever hit our area. We had a Category 3 Hurricane Michael. You may remember that in 2018. And we've also been living through this pandemic in 2020. So it's not been without much difficulty and challenge. But being a pastor flows out of my relationship with my family, out of my relationship with my kids. And so I'm thankful to have the church that I have. They call me to be their pastor, but we have a special bond at our church. And I just want to highlight that in this first video, because it's very much a part of who I am. It's caring for people and pastoring them and walking through life with them through difficult things, through easy things, through hard things, and everything in between. But as you think about what it means to have this special bond, I don't feel that separation between the pulpit and the pew that I think exists in some churches. And so I'm super grateful and thankful for that. And it's just, you can tell these people, they really have our best interest at heart, on their minds, and we have their best interest. And so it's an interesting and beautiful relationship. And again, I'll talk about how we got there in another entry. But for this entry, I want to close out by just talking a little bit about, what I do in retail. It was my professional career before ministry was ever a thing in my life. And God has continue to allow me to be involved in that. I've worked for several different companies throughout the years. I've held every position from part-time sales associate to store manager. And so retail is it's in my blood, it's in my DNA, and God's still using me in it today. It is it's a very interesting career, and no 2 days are the same. But it's just one of those things. And so that's journal entry number 1. I just wanted to take some time and talk through that and talk through some of these things today. I hope you'll join me on this ride. Consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. I have no idea where this is going to go, but I heard the advice the other day. Sometimes you just got to hit record, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So y'all bear with me as I learn all these things, and I'll take you on this journey with me. Hope to see y'all again soon. We'll talk to you later.